Yeah, so there's been a lot of blockages, okay? You could have seen your finances blocked. You could have seen a heavy slowdown in your career progression. Things that you could have been working on and saw manifestations around them could have just come to what appeared to be a sudden stop. All right. But what I'm here to tell you, what your spirit team needs you to know, is that not everything that seems to be working against you is actually working against you. Everything that is working in this time and space is working for your greater good, okay? When the devil card comes out in reverse like this, and this was a card that opened up this reading, you guys, it just means that the worst is already behind you, okay? And what's ahead of you is really going to shock you. All right. You're almost in this period of heavy spiritual manifestation. It's almost like you're in a spiritual waiting room. Okay. The way these cards are coming out, the way I'm inclined to believe that we're seeing ones everywhere. All right. That is because this new beginning is going to come in quick and it's going to come in fast and it's going to shock the fuck out of you. Because all this time that you have been waiting and you have been exhausted and you have been purging, many of you guys could have been physically purging things, not just throwing things out or getting rid of things energetically, but physically in your body purging, whether it be vomiting, whether it be bowel movements, what have you. You have had to let a lot go, a lot of traumatic experiences, a lot of trauma go. All right. And when you do that, there is this space where sometimes your spirit team will be like, hold on, we know, we know what you need more than you know sometimes what you need. And while all of these things are taking place within you, all right, you're not seeing the external manifestations of what you maybe believe to be considered or deemed success, right? So, like, if all the work is being done internally and you're exhausted, where is all of where is the reaping of what you've sown, essentially? Okay. And it's here, but you have to give what has occurred within you time to align with what you're seeing outside of you. And that's why, I call it a spiritual waiting room, because it's not as if what is coming to you is not gonna come. Oh, it's coming, baby. It's just you weren't ready to receive it. Imagine receiving everything you've ever asked for, but you're not mentally, physically, spiritually, energetically ready to receive it. There's a likelihood you're not going to be able to steward what you receive appropriately. There is a likelihood that you're not going to be able to be gracious and in a spirit and energy of gratitude in the way that you would if you were well rested, if you were mentally stronger, okay? If you were spiritually mature, right? That's exactly it. Thank you, Spirit Team. Thank you, Ancestors. That is exactly it. You are just in a space of waiting, holding. I'll give you an example. It's tax season, right? We all know how tax season is. Everyone gets excited for tax season, and you should, because you've worked and you've put in the work and you deserve what is coming to you. You deserve to celebrate the work that you've done, okay? And so you fill out your taxes and you submit them. And what you don't realize is the hardest part of the work is already done. You've already combined everything that you need for the state, for the federal government to be able to do their part so that you can physically manifest the blessings that come as a result of you filing these taxes and you having done the work, all right, in the past. But what happens? You file your taxes and now you have to what? Wait. There's a holding period. You have to wait while behind the scenes, someone in some department, somewhere in a far off space, has to process everything that you have done to get to this point of filing those taxes. And then several weeks later, you get an email, ding, it's ready. And then furthermore, for many of you, Whether it's a paper check in the mail or a direct deposit in your banking source or banking account, there are your taxes. There's the blessing. There is the physical manifestation of what has already been done, the work that has already been done, but had to sit and lie and wait in a holding period as it was all processed. And that's exactly what's going on for you, collective. In this period of fatigue, in this period of exhaustion, while you are in need of rest, get the rest. Because when I tell you everything's going to come and it's going to come quickly, okay? It's going to come quickly. And I want you to be prepared. I want you to be ready to really celebrate yourself. Some of you guys could be having cravings, okay, for certain things. And that is because you're stepping outside of the spiritual waiting room. You could be craving sweets, all right? Because in essence, it's time to celebrate and reward yourself. If you want a piece of cake, go get the piece of cake. Follow your intuition, okay? If you've been craving cookies, go get the cookies. You have done the work. Don't allow what you see from others and their projections or what you're not seeing with some and what they're not doing to affect all the work that you have done on yourself. Let's get a couple final cards, Spirit. What does the collective need to know in this space? What does the collective need to know in this space? What does the collective need to know? A lot of you guys could be seeing the color orange, okay? Some of you guys could be going through an aura shift, which doesn't happen often, but sometimes the aura that you're exuding to others can shift, can go from yellow to orange, from orange to red. Orange is significant here, okay? There is a warm glow that you are inhibiting right now, and it's very nurturing. Okay. Very nurturing energy. But don't let your mind fool you into believing that you're stuck, that you're stagnant, that you're bored. Life can't just be about productivity and producing and over delivering and over giving and over loving and over performing. At some point, you have to let go of this need to produce and step into divine feminine energy where you can receive as well. I knew it because look what just popped out. The star card. You're the fucking star. And what do stars need? Rest. You don't want to be that star that's at the top of your very fucking life manifestations, that's at the top of your career, that is at the height of everything abundant, that is you, and you burn yourself out. All right? You don't want that. All your dreams are freaking coming true. Let them. There's so much creativity that is coming from you. Okay? There are so many opportunities. This spring is going to be so significant because there's going to be so much renewal that you're going to embody. Okay? You're going to be the hope that sets other people free. Do you know how big that is? That is star energy, baby. And not everyone has that. You are so fucking magnetic. You just don't see it yet. But everyone else around you does. 3 of Cups, baby. We about to celebrate. You ready? If you ain't ready, this is the time to get ready so you can stay ready. You're about to be celebrated on a grand stage. You see this card? This is you that they're celebrating. All right? And they ain't just celebrating something that you did yesterday or the day before. They are celebrating the success of you being here and being able to transition people into the life that they want to have just by watching your example. Baby, you ain't got nothing to worry about. Go get your rest. Drink some water. I love you guys. Mwah.